going, guys? Pineapple here, you're watching Pineapple Gaming, and today, as you can see, I have a new setup. I'm going to be doing my videos from here now, and yeah. Anywho, so we're going to start this new segment I like to call Question of the Hour. It means that it takes an hour for someone to answer the question, and I did this myself by writing a question down blindfolded this morning, and now I have it right here in my pocket. Let's see what the question is. To be honest, I don't care whether I purchase a game physically or digitally. I only care about owning the game I wanted. Although I do have some pros and cons about having my games digitally or physically. I mean, everyone does. I only purchase my games digitally when they are digital-only games, or I'm just too lazy to go to the store and get my game there. I mean, sure, it's great to have your games in the console without having to remove another game out of the console to play another game, but here's the problem. When you purchase a game digitally, you'll most likely have to wait more than 40 minutes for the game to download. Heck, you may even have to wait 17 hours for your game to download. This is a minor issue, by the way, but sometimes when you don't have enough space in your console, you have to archive one of your games. But when you want to play the game you archived, then you have to archive another game, and after that, you have to wait for that game to download, and it's just annoying. Box art, am I right? One of the best things about having this physical copies of your games is the box art. Holy shit, is that the entire lyrics of Jump Up Superstar? I remember back when I was 11, when I went to a Target or Best Buy and I picked up a game that caught my eye, I'd always look at the box and say to myself, oh yeah, this game is going to be awesome. And back then, I rarely watched TV, so I never knew what games were the latest or if the game was 2 years old. But all I knew was if the game's box art looked like it was a cool game, I would pick that game. And back then, I never heard about being able to purchase a game digitally until 2011. Till then, I got my games physically. I mean, most of the time, I would purchase a game digitally so I don't have to lose the cartridge if I got a physical copy of that game. Also, I have a dog who chewed up my Mario Kart 7 and Super Mario Maker cartridges. And I remember one time when I lost my Smash Bros. Ultimate cartridge, and a month later, I find it behind a curtain on the ground. And I was lucky my dog didn't chew it up. Now let's talk about the reason why people would purchase their games digitally or physically. Prices! When you're shopping online for games, a lot of times you would find some old gems that are like $20. I found Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube for $15. What a bargain. I mean, of course, when you shop for games on the console store, like the eShop, for example, there would be times where Nintendo would have their sales for games in the eShop that are like 20% off its normal price. But if you purchase the latest games, whether you purchase a physical copy or a digital copy of the game, they're gonna be the same price. I mean, sure, you can use the coins in the Switch's eShop to get the price a little bit lower, but overall, the games are the same no matter how you purchase them. Unless someone is selling the game for $2,500, who the hell would buy that? Another thing I like to add is that if you want to buy a game for the N64, PlayStation 1, the original Xbox, and etc., there's a high chance you won't see them in the digital store like the eShop or the PlayStation store. We would most likely see these old games come to the console store in the future, but how would you get your hands on those old classics now? I mean, of course there is the NES Online, SNES Online, and Virtual Console for the 3DS, Wii U, and Wii U. But the Wii Shop channel was removed early January, and the 3DS/Wii U's eShop won't allow you to have funds anymore. So you're stuck with having to purchase a physical copy of the game. Now, I'm not trying to say that purchasing a physical copy of the old classics is bad or anything like that, far from it. But they can be pretty pricey or hard to find a game with a reasonable price. But here's the part where your mind gets mind blown. If you purchase a physical copy of, let's just say, Super Mario Sunshine or GoldenEye 07, for example, if you hold on to the game for about 10 years, there's a pretty big chance that you can make a big profit off of it by selling it. So if my friend would ask me if you would prefer your games physically or digitally, I would prefer both. Because in the end, you're still able to play your games. I mean, except for the games that are only digital, like NES Online or SNES Online. But sadly, this question is asking me one or the other. So I'll get back to you on that in an hour. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want me to make more videos about these sort of videos, make sure you leave it down in the comment below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, because that's gonna help me a lot. Also, don't forget, so continuing with the next episode. Most of my time, I'm gonna be doing my setup on here, around this exact area. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want me to keep my old setup, just let me know. Back over there. But right now, I think